Okay, so we had our original C major scale, which was C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And then we decided to move forward a fourth. And when we did, 1, 2, 3, 4, F became number 1, so we made an F major scale. And when we respected the sequence of intervals that we need to make a major scale, the B flat became a new note for us. And as a result, if I look back at my original scale, because we're thinking about trying to be modal here, when I put a B flat in my original scale, I ended up with a scale that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7, and 1. I almost played a major scale again there. Okay, so that's the Mixolydian scale. Well, I think I want to move forward a fourth again. So if I do that, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. From F is going to give me a B flat. So let's write B flat. And again, I know I've got to use every letter in alphabetical order, so let's just go ahead and write C, D, E, F, G, A, and B flat. I know I need whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So let's go B flat to C. Whole step, no problem. C to D, whole step, no problem. D to E, whole step, no. Ooh, that's my half step. So what can I do to my E flat to make it be closer to the D? Or what? Oh, I gave away the answer. Yes, I'm going to make my E an E flat. And I got a whole step, a whole step, a whole step, and a half step. Same process that happened last time happening this time, and as you can see, the fourth note of the scale is going to get flatted, and I bet that happens next time, but I'm not going to be one to give away to B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. Well, we're trying to be all modal and everything, so let's take this E flat and put it in the top line. Well, guess what, guys? In the same respect that when I moved from C to F, the C moved to position number 5 and became the dominant chord and is now giving me a Mixolydian scale. When I move from F to B flat, my C is now in the second position. It's note number 2 in the scale, and I bet you know what scale that would give me. Sure, if I take my E flat and put it up there, then now I've got a scale that is minor, that's the Dorian scale. 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7, and back to 1. Okay, so you may be aware, but in every key, for every note, there is a chord. And the sequence of those chords is major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, and major. And if I take away my 2 flats here that I've stuck in there because of our new key, I would have C major, D minor, E minor, F and G major, A minor, B diminished, and C. And when I went to the key of F, I'd have F major, G minor, A minor, B flat, and C major, D minor, E diminished, and F. And then of course, when I get down here to the key of B flat, I'd have B flat, C minor, D minor, E flat, F, G minor, A diminished, and B flat. So a common situation where we see a Dorian scale being used, and again the Dorian scale has been achieved by having moved our cycle 2 times. We've gone from the key of C to the key of F, and now we've gone to the key of B flat. And the key of B flat, of course, has 2 flats in it, B flat and E flat. And when we put the B flat and E flat in our original scale, which was the C major scale, we end up with a C Dorian scale. So if this C minor and this F were played together, we'd get that sound. You hear a lot of this kind of thing. And a common form of the C Dorian scale would be C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat, C, and then you got this D and E flat right here too. Now, a nice thing to notice here, when I play this F chord, that A note is in there. It's the 3 of an F chord. That's going to become a little interesting feature later on. But let's take our next step and see what our next cycle holds. Okay, using the same process, 1, 2, 3, 4, E flat is now the first note. So I'll just write them all out. F, G, A, B, C, D, and E flat, because I know E flat's there. And I got a whole step between E flat and F, and a whole step between F and G, and a whole step between G and A, but I need a half step there. We figured that out last time. Well, now A flat to B is a step and a half. Well, we knew we had a B flat from the last key, so let's not be dumb about it. Okay, so B flat to C is a step, C to D is a step, and D to E flat is a half step. Okay, so the next change that took place was that we now have an A flat. So if we put that up here in our original key, guess what? C went from position 1 to position 5 to position 2, and now he's at position 6, and you can bet that we're going to get a C pure minor scale. And the C pure minor scale goes C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, and C. And that's probably more easily played over here in that same position we just played the Dorian scale. C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, and of course I got my D and E flat there. Okay, so I've got an idea. E flat, F minor, G minor, A flat, B flat, C minor, D diminished, and E flat. I think I'm going to do a progression similar to the last one. The last one I used C minor because it was the 2 chord, and F, it was a major chord, but here F is minor. So if I play a C minor and an F minor, let's see what happens. Yeah, that F chord in our last key would had A as the 3, has now become F minor. And F minor has an A flat as the 3. The C pure minor scale.